Well. Good old America is back in Grenada again. It was October of 1983 when they were there by means of invasion. Now they're back. And I don't know what they're planning, but I want you to listen to this guy that I'm going to present to you. You be the judge of what he's saying and talk with us in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
There is a saying in the Caribbean, do not forget the water that nearly drowned you. Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Stefan, your Grenadian ambassador, and we are learning today, guys. It have happened just a while ago, moments ago. We are receiving news that the United States is preparing to ask the government of Grenada for permission to put their troops here, their military base here in Grenada, to use Grenada as an access point to Venezuela. Now, this is big news. This is a massive development, guys. The government of Grenada is under U.S. pressure to put to make a base. Yes, to use the island as a military base to access Grenada. Now, all ears and eyes are open to see, the Grenadian public, the Caribbean, the world is watching to see what decision that the government of Grenada will make. Well, judging due to our past relationship with the United States, Grenada, I'm going to say it straight out, Grenada do not really have a very good relationship with with America. Our history with America is not a good one. But will we be witnessing a repeat of history, or will we witnessing something unprecedented that have never happened before, a decision that the Prime Minister of Grenada will take will have a profound effect, whether it is a yes or whether it is a no? Well, guys, I'm going to read this article that have just been released, and then we will come back and discuss briefly about it. Breaking: U.S. to ask Grenada for permission to deploy military assets. Diplomatic sources reveal strategic maneuver just 100 miles from Venezuela. So America is eyeing Grenada because of its closeness to Venezuela. In a development that could redefine security dynamics across the Eastern Caribbean, multiple diplomatic insiders have told Times Caribbean that the United States is preparing a formal request to the Grenadian government to permit the deployment of U.S. military assets on or near Grenada. The sources, a mix of regional diplomats, intelligence officials, and Caribbean security analysts, say Grenada is viewed by Washington as an exceptionally strategic location for its Southern Caribbean operations, particularly given that the island lies only about 100 miles from the Venezuelan coastline. What's at stake here? It is strategic geometry and geopolitical pressure. A Caribbean base to watch over Venezuela. That is what America's aim is to establish a Caribbean base so that they can attack Venezuela when they see the best time to do so. One senior diplomatic source close to the negotiations described Grenada as a linchpin in a larger U.S. strategy of pressure and presence in the Southern Caribbean corridor. From such a vantage, U.S. surveillance, naval, and aerial platforms could monitor maritime and air approaches from Venezuela, potential illicit smuggling routes, or other movements. For Grenada's government, the decision will be fraught. On one hand, cooperation with the U.S. could bring security assistance, enhance intelligence sharing, and possible investment in infrastructure. On the other hand, it risks domestic backlash over sovereignty, regional suspicion of aligning too closely with U.S. security agendas, and potential backlash from Venezuela and other Latin America or American actors. Now, guys, I would say this is that Grenada's government, Prime Minister, has a very, very critical decision to make at this moment. And I am expecting him to do what is right. I am expecting him to stand with our allies, our friends, and our brothers, okay, in Latin America. I am expecting him to stand on the principles upon which he has taken office in the first instance, in the first place. We can never forget the water that tried to drown us. We can never forget our history. We can never forget what the American government, the mess that they left us in. We can never forget our good revolution that we had going on. And they are the same ones that came in, all in the name of peace, and demolished, destroyed something good that we had going on. So we can never forget our past. And we must always remember our brothers and sisters. Yes, I'm not saying drug trafficking is not happening, but this is not about drug trafficking. We can all see by now, those of us with common sense, we can all see by now, this is not about drug trafficking, but this move that Trump and his administration is making is a move to destabilize the entire Caribbean region if they do not get what they want. And what they want is the oil that they are after. And they are using Maduro, they are using drug trafficking as an excuse to do so. Will the Prime Minister of Grenada allow the U.S. to set up base here? I personally believe if he does make a decision to accept U.S. as the United States, he gives that permission, it will be the greatest mistake of our lives. Yes, some of us are concerned. What if we say no? They will put more sanctions on us. They will take away the visas. To hell with the sanctions and visas in the first place. I say we stand on what is right. We defend our sovereignty as a people and do not allow ourselves to be bullied. Do not allow ourselves to be bullied, because if we go ahead and make that wrong decision, Maurice Bishop will turn in his grave. Maurice Bishop will turn in his grave. It means that we are just a people of hypocrisy. All that we are preaching about ourselves, we are a people of sovereignty, we are people of that is resilient, we are people that is defiant, we are people that will not be bullied, we are proud of our heritage and whatnot, whatnot. If we make that wrong decision, all these things that our forefathers and foreparents have fought for will go down the gutter, will go down the drain. So Prime Minister of Grenada, Honorable Deacon Mitchell, I have a message for you, sir. You have been flying the flag of Pan-Africanism. You have been preaching the gospel of self-reliance, of sovereignty, of standing for what is right, resilience. Now it is time for you to practice what you preach, because this move by the United States to come and ask us for permission is a psychological move, my brothers and sisters. They very well know our stance when it comes to this whole situation with Venezuela, that we choose to stay neutral. The Prime Minister of Grenada have made it clear he will stay neutral. The government of Grenada have made it clear they have stayed neutral. So what the Americans are doing now, what Trump is doing now, they are trying to force us to pick a side. Will we be bullied into that strategy of theirs? Well, guys, all eyes is now on the government of Grenada. We are waiting and we are watching. Let me know what are your thoughts in the comment section below. All for now.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard the man. Once more, join us in the comment section and let us know your thoughts.